Good morning guys, my name is Ella. Today is my first YouTube video telling you guys about the mistakes I made in my early 20s. So what are the mistakes I made in my early 20s? Well, before I start, I would like to say thank you very much for tuning to this video. My name is Ella, like I've said before, and this is my first YouTube video, and I'll be very grateful if you guys will watch till the end, and then you subscribe, comment, share, and please like my video so that the YouTube algorithm will be able to recommend my mistakes I made in my early 20s are: 1, I didn't acquire any skill. Yeah, you heard that right. I didn't acquire any skills. During my early 20s, I was like, there is no need acquiring skills, you know that. Acquiring skill is of no use. That was what I was thinking. But that is total lie. Honestly, because when you learn a skill, it adds to your intelligence, and then it helps you to be able to make more income aside your normal salary, you get. So acquiring skill is very good because it will help in your everyday life. So the mistake I made in my early 20s was to think that acquiring skill is of no use. And then the second mistake I made in my early 20s is not setting goals. It's one thing to have a goal up here, and then it's another thing to set a goal. I had goals in my head, I know what I wanted to do at some point, but I didn't set the goals, write them down, set a time frame of how to acquire it, how to achieve that goal, and then how to go about it. I didn't set goals, and that is actually something that is really not good when you are in your early 20s. In your early 20s, you should know how to set goals. You should know what you want. You should know what you want to do, and then what you want to acquire. You get. So in my early 20s, the mistake I made was not setting goals, and then not trying my possible best to set a time frame of when to achieve it and how to achieve it. So diving to the third mistake I made in my early 20s is secluding myself from people. Yes, I was there is no need for people. I don't need anybody in my life. But that is a total lie. When you seclude yourself from people, you find out that you are you just destroying yourself, if I'm to use that word. In my early 20s, I was kind of living alone, doing things alone, not associating myself with people. But the best time for you to make friends is actually in your early 20s. When you're in your early 20s, you make friends. That is when you will have time to hang out with people, go out with people, go and have fun with them. That is when you actually have the time to flex and do so many things you want to do with people, get to meet people, get to see different cultures, get to know different people as in the background, and then you kind of get connections and then network. But then in my early 20s, I was I don't need anybody. I'm a man, I'm a loner, I just this is my word alone. But that is totally not good, honestly. So the fourth mistake I made in my early 20s was not taking care of my skin. This is actually the worst that I actually regret. In my early 20s, I didn't take care of my skin. I was it's of no use me taking care of my skin. Taking care of my skin, I just saw people taking care of their skin is just wasting their time. I would just bathe and then just sleep or just go out, but not taking care of your skin is actually not good. Because when you take care of your skin and then your skin is glowing and your skin is looking so dazzling, you yourself will be proud of yourself. Honestly, you wouldn't believe that when your skin is glowing, when your skin is healthy, when your skin is good, you find out that there is this confidence. It adds more confidence to the confidence you already have. Honestly. So the mistake I made in my early 20s was not taking care of my skin. Then the fifth mistake I made in my early 20s was not embracing myself. When I was growing up, or in my early 20s, my friends would be oh Ella, please shift, you're too tall for us, you're too tall. They kept on telling me I'm too tall, as if being tall is a crime. And then I kind of allowed them to get through me. I allowed them to get through me. I was always thinking, okay, me being too tall doesn't mean that I'm not beautiful. Does being tall not good? Until one day when my mommy kind of talked to me, she was like, don't you know that you being tall is actually what people I want? They that are telling you that you're too tall, they are telling you that because they are jealous of you. They are not tall and there is nothing they can do for them to be tall. So after my mom told me such words, and like she gave me more advice, I kind of like started embracing myself. But in my early 20s, I found it very difficult to do that. So my advice to you is, in your early 20s, try your possible best to like embrace who you are. No matter how you are, no matter the shape of your face, the shape of your body, the shape of your head, or the shape of anything in you, I want you to know that you are beautiful. You are just beautiful the way you are. Don't listen to what people say about you. No, don't listen to that. You are beautiful the way you are. Then the last mistake I made in my early 20s was comparing myself with my friends or with other people. Like, I compared myself to people that I started losing my self-esteem and I started losing confidence in myself. When you're comparing yourself with people, you won't even realize that you're actually losing yourself to that comparison. You won't realize it. Then I was like comparing myself with my friend. I'll be like, oh, look at how the clothes fits on her, or look at how this is on her. It is not the same way with me. I would always compare myself with my friends. Whatever I do, I was just comparing myself. Like, comparison was just like a normal thing for me. But that is very wrong. That is a mistake you shouldn't even try to make. So these 6 mistakes are the mistakes I made in my early 20s, and I really wish that you guys learn from this and not repeat the same mistake. So today this is actually my first YouTube video, and I would want you to please subscribe. Like, I would want to, my reason for starting this YouTube channel is because I believe that there are people who are out there that wants to hear my voice. There are people that are destined to hear my voice. There are people that I'm destined to change. There are people that are destined to change by hearing my voice. That is why I decided to start this YouTube channel, to let out my voice to the world, for people to listen, and then for it to like impact so many lives. So I would really be very grateful if you would subscribe, like, share, and comment. I promise to always reply to your comment. I will try my possible best to reply and then engage with you guys. I would really love to engage with you guys, and I'll be very grateful if you would do me that favor of subscribing, commenting, sharing my video, and liking it. Thank you very much. Until next time.